Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz and Finster going by in the background. I'm here with random reviews from the Overflow Room. And now we finished Rimsky-Korsakov. And now we have to do Rilsky-Korsakov. And then Riksky-Korsakov. And then Rijsky. Never mind. Okay, you get the point. No, actually, for this clump, we're still in the RIs. And we've got, let's see, Richter through Ruggiero Ricci. Well, Sviatoslav Richter, not the composer Richter. Franz Xavier, because he's upstairs. And there's some over here, too, in my remaining unalphabetized wall, which actually I'm going to start spreading out on the blank wall, which I'm facing, actually. It's right over there. And I can re-alphabetize all of this. I really am looking forward to doing this for the next 20 years or so. But let's start with Richter. What have we got with good old Sviatoslav Richter? Well, some BBC Legends stuff. There's this sucker, 2 discs. You've got Haydn's Sonata number 37 in E flat, Chopin's Nocturne in E minor, Beethoven's Piano Sonata number 11 and the Eroica variations. That's hot stuff. The Schumann Symphonic Etudes, Chopin's Nocturne in F major, Opus 15, number 1, and Rachmaninoff 12 Preludes. Well, this is Major Richter. This was recorded at the Snape Maltings, Benjamin Britten's hangout, his dive in Aldeburgh on 16 June 1967, and then some of it was done in the Royal Festival Hall in 1968, and some of it was done in the Free Trade Hall in Manchester on October 8th, 1969, the Rachmaninoff stuff. But there's some really fantastic performances. And here in Richter, people collect Richter because it's Richter. They don't care. So I figured I might as well join them. There was a period when I did, and so there it is. Oh, here's another one from BBC Music. These have all been gathered up in those big 20-disc BBC boxes that have been reissued various ways. But we've got Mozart, Sonata in G major, Kerschel 283, not a special performance. Bits of Tchaikovsky's The Seasons, some of these are wonderful. Rachmaninoff Etude Tableau, Opus 39, numbers 3 and 4. And then Scriabin, The Black Mass. Whoa, baby! I love Richter when he does Scriabin. And the Prokofiev Piano Sonata number 4. So this is really a cool thing. And this is all done in the Aldeburgh Parish Church in 1966. In glowing radio broadcast mono. Oh, no, it says stereo. Okay, well, might as well be mono. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. It's tolerable. Oh, and then we have this 5 CD set of Richter in concert from the historic Russian archives. Wow, baby, look at this. I haven't listened to this in years. From 1961, between 1961 and 1978. So you've got Beethoven Piano Sonatas, Opus 90, 109, 110, 111. Beethoven Piano Sonatas, Opus 7, 31, number 2, and 33, number 3. Beethoven Piano Sonatas, Opus 2, number 3, and Opus 101. That's good. You got to have 101. And then we've got, let's see, the Liszt Sonata. Well, it's not shabby there. Schubert Piano Sonata, D960, the last one, the big juicy one. And in B major, Deutsch 575, and more Schubert in G major, Opus 78. And in E minor, Deutsch 566. This is on Brilliant Classics, or it was. I don't know if you could still get it. But 5 CDs of classic Richter. Of course, it's all been available elsewhere, and elsewhere, in different shapes and colors and sizes and flavors. Richter rediscovered the Carnegie Hall recital, December 1960. Well, this is classic, isn't it? It's music. Let's just say what it is. It's a famous recital. You should all know by heart what was on the program. You should all sing it. Let's go. Okay, don't bother. Haydn, Chopin, Rachmaninoff, Ravel, Prokofiev, including the 6th Sonata. Juicy. Debussy, just a little bit. Les Collines de Anna Capri. That's really fun. And Chopin, a couple etudes in Mazurka. This was the one where people were lined up from here to Russia waiting for tickets. And then we've got, let's see, In Memoriam, Legendary Recordings, 1959 to 1965 on Deutsche Grammophon. This I have solely because it has, unless I've completely lost my mind here. Have I lost my mind here? I just may have. I thought it had. Nope, never mind. I thought this was the one with the Scriabin Fifth Sonata, and it's not. Oh well, I love his Scriabin Fifth Sonata. Anyway, but you get, let's see, Bach, some preludes and fugues from the well-tempered clavier, half an hour of them. Another Haydn Sonata, let's see, in G minor. Some Chopin stuff, the last two ballades and the Polonaise Fantasy in A flat. Then we've got more Chopin, a couple etudes, including the Revolutionary, Schubert goodies, Schumann's Abegg variations, Debussy's Estampe, which are just wonderful. I love these. And some preludes, and then some Rachmaninoff preludes, and Prokofiev Vision Fugitive, numbers 3, 6, and 9. So it's classic Richter. It's since been repackaged and reissued various ways. And then un portrait of Richter on EMI, which is now Warner. Beethoven sonatas. What's in this thing? Oh, yes, I remember these goodies. All right, so we've got, let's see, Beethoven piano sonatas. I don't have to go through all this stuff, do we? Schubert stuff. The Wanderer Fantasy, which is classic. I mean, it's a classic performance. The Schumann Fantasy in C, which is also classic. The Schumann second piano sonata, Papillon, and the Carnival in Venice, and Prokofiev Fifth Piano Concerto with Lauren Mazel and the London Symphony. I like the one on DG better, but this isn't shabby. And the Berg Chamber Concerto with Oleg Kagan and the Moscow Conservatory folks under Yuri Nikolaevsky. So there you go. That's Richter. Richter's hot stuff. Okay. Then we're going back a few billion years to Jean Richafort, his requiem to the memory of Josquin des Prés for 6 voices with a pile of motets with the Huelgas Ensemble under Paul Van Nevel. It's a beautiful, beautiful work. This is a wonderful performance on Harmonia Mundi, and I've saved it all these years because I really do listen to this stuff once in a while. I do, believe it or not. It's gorgeous, and we really all should listen to it more frequently. Don't you think? Maybe. Then I've got my Ruggiero Ricci Decca things. And these have all been reissued now in Ruggiero Ricci boxes, the big boxes on Eloquence from Australia. But back in the day, it was hard to get. So I got these. This is a spare Decca recordings. And I'm not going to go through this because, like I said, it's all in the Ricci boxes, which we've talked about. But this is the Art of Ruggiero Ricci, which has like solo stuff, Sarasate, Spanish dances, and Paganini Gugis with Louis Persinger piano doing stuff. And then there's like all this other stuff. I mean, it's just solo violin with piano and things like that. And Ricci is a wonderful, wonderful violinist. He really was. So there you have the batch of RIs. And I think we should be almost done with the RIs. What's coming up? Well, tune in and find out. And keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.